Actus Tertius. Enter Contugratia and Buggeranthus. Contugratia. Let the last siege with his content be crowned. That which your prick has lost, my cunt has found. Your seed, sir, with my pleasure I will own, was in my cunt so plentifully thrown. Your seed was in my cunt plentifully thrown. Oh. That had all mankind, whose pintles I adore, with well-filled bollocks, swathed me o'er and o'er. Whew. None could in nature have obliged me more. If kings are gods on earth... This is Buggeranthus talk. I forgot what Buggeranthus sounds like. If kings are gods on earth, their queens may claim of goddesses an unusurped name. And fate in him must great perfection show, whose task can please a deity below. If I have pleased in so sublime a sense, I owe it to your consomnipotence. This modesty in you does ill appear, whose... I'm giving her the fucking Swivia voice. It's hard to shake that off. Easy to shake me off, though. Is it, though? I'm not sure what that joke means at this point. Everything's dirty in so many directions at once. They're trying to get rid of me, or they're trying to... I don't know. To shake someone off. What does that mean at this stage? Anyway, Contugratia. Does not have an American accent. This modesty in you does ill appear, whose virtues are to dare and not to fear, whose arms the strength of mighty Mars can prove, whose pricks the standard of the Queen of Love, whose bollocks like a twin of worlds contain those millions of delight in every vein. Oh! This and much more, Lord General, is due to those perfections which I find in you. You must oblige me in this very hour. You know 'gainst all denial, Kant has power. Your favours, madam, are so far above the utmost merits of my vassal love, that I should court in lechery to obey, and in obedience swive my soul away. So that's funny. And all my endeavours would at last become a poor oblation to your royal womb. Still for my love you modestly withdraw, and are not by my favours kept in awe. When friendship does approach you seem to fly. Do you so before your enemy? No, by my head. Which head, am I right? No, by my head, and by this honoured scar. There's an image right there. But toils of cunt are more than toils of war. Contugratia says, fucking a toil, good lord, you do mistake. Of ease and pleasure it does all partake. Oh, right, I get what you're saying now. Fucking a toil? Like, is fucking a toil? The toils of cunt are more than toils of war. Fucking a toil? Good lord, you do mistake. Of ease and pleasure it does all partake. 'Tis all that we can dear or happy call. But love, like war, must have its interval. Nature renews the strength by kind repose, which then untimely drudgery would lose. Madam, with sighs I celebrate the hour that stole away my love and robbed me of my power. Offers to go, in brackets. That's a weird stage direction, I'll be honest with you. Offers to go. Hmm? Hmm? Is that... Mm-hmm. Offers to go. Doesn't go. He offers to go with his actions. Doesn't actually go. Doesn't say he's gonna go. Just offers to go. I think he just... I'm putting so much analysis into offers to go. I think that's just... He's just going to leave. I think he doesn't offer to go. I think he just leaves. And then she stops him from leaving. That's what I'm reading there. He tries to leave. Doesn't leave. Cotogratia stops him and says, "You shall not go thus, dear Lord General. Stay. In what my power admits, your will I must obey. In the first place, give me a parting kiss, and next, my lord, the consequence of this. Once for a parting blow, once and no more. Could that have been I had obeyed before? Your menstruous blood doth all your veins supply. With unexhausted lecture I, whilst I, like a decrepit lecher, must retire, with prick too weak to act what I desire. Exit." Now he actually goes. Cotogratia says, "Does my new passion to contempt remove the trophies of his honour and my love? Ah, buggeranthus, had my passion been decked with the state and grandeur of a queen, so loose love I had not then betrayed. My love had more my majesty obeyed. My passion, like a prodigal, did treat with all the choice variety of meat, and now the glutted lecher scorns to eat." My passion, like a prodigal, did treat with all the choice variety of meat. I'm not sure what the metaphor is saying there. I'll be honest with you. What's the variety of meat? Your passion did treat with all the variety of meat. Are you the variety, or do you like take a variety in that metaphor? Like, check out my variety of meats. I got my meat platter around here. You can make the light meat or the dark meat. I got it all going on there. Variety of meats, or is like just like, you know, the variety of meats. Ooh, look at all these meats I got over here. This all these. It could be either. I don't know which one it is. Exit Cotogratia. Enter Bolloximian, Barastus, Pocanello, and Tuli. Let's see if I can remember these voices. Bolloximian. "Since I have buggered human arse, I find Pintle to cunt is not so much inclined. What though the lechery is dry, 'tis smart. And turkey's arse I love with all my heart." I'm just going to assume turkey used to mean something else, as well as bird. Probably. The lust in which those animals... No, he's actually talking about the animals. Yeah. And turkey's arse I love with all my heart. The lust in which those animals I see does far exceed all human lechery. So, yeah, not just bestiality, but human on bird bestiality. Oh boy. The lust in which those animals I see does far exceed all human lechery. Their cunts by use improve their influence, whilst ours grow void of pleasure and of sense. My oft fermenting cunt so big doth swell, that Pintle works like clappers in a bell. Oh, Jesus! Like a clapper in a bell! Like a clap. Ding, 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 ding. Annabelle. Oh boy. Their cunts by use improve their influence, while ours grow void of pleasure and of sense by oft fermenting. Cunt so big doth swell that pintle works like clappers in a bell. All vacuum, no grasping flesh doth guide or hug the brawny muscles of its side, tickling the nerves, the prepuce or glands. I know what a glands is. Prepuce is new to me. I've Googling prepuce. I'm already at 10 minutes, but I'm Googling prepuce, motherfucker. Yeah, technical term for the foreskin. And if you type prepuce into Google, the autocorrect, this is a word for foreskin. Before we even get to the next thing. Like, I knew it was a sex thing based on the thing, but yeah, the first thing, the prepuce of Saint John. Googling, continue. First result, Wikipedia. Holy Prepuce. There's a name for a band. Holy Prepuce. Get them on frickin'... There's no TV show that does music anymore. No, there is not a single one. Jules Holland, there we go. No, the kids don't watch that. Has to be a kids thing. Has to be. Whatever show it is, kids watch fucking music on these days. Fucking music, not regular music. But yeah, get a band called Holy Prepuce, put them on CBBS or whatever, and yeah, and just get the kids to go, Mom, what's a Holy Prepuce? Or Dads, plural, what's Holy Prepuce? Or Mother, Father, Father. Or Mother, Mother, Father. Or whatever family units they have these days. Or Mother, Father, Father's brother who also adopted me. Who knows these days? So many new things. So many new things we are doing. Holy Prepuce. One of the relics attributed to Jesus. A product of the circumcision of Jesus. At various points in history, a number of churches in Europe have claimed to possess Jesus' foreskin. Sometimes at the same time. Various miraculous powers have been ascribed to it. And there's a painting next. Circumcision of Christ. There has to be like a super extreme heavy death metal or speed metal band or something. One of these really harsh metal bands named Circumcision of Christ. Because I want to see guys who look like me, but are more... I'm not a metalhead, by the way. I look like one, but I'm not one. I want to see guys who look like me kind of go to a band and try to rock out with the word circumcision in front of them the entire time. So, yeah! Yeah! Sorry, I was thinking about circumcision again. Like, yeah! Rocking out, fight the systems! Oh, no. I want to just ruin people's days every way I can. Yeah, the painting Circumcision of Christ by Friedrich Helen. I'm guessing that's not the only Circumcision of Christ picture there is. Google that in your spare time. Circumcision of Christ. Holy Prepuce. Throwing up my mouth a little bit here, literally. Well, not a joke, yeah, I'm just going, just a little bit there. Just a little bit, just a little. Holy Prepuce.